going on, guys? So I just got out of work, and you know what that means? It means it's time to work on the rotary. So what we tackled in the last video is we got the AC lines out of the condenser down there and completely removed from the engine bay, and we got the ECU unplugged and all that good stuff. We ran into a problem with this remote start system, which is going to be cut out, and we did some small stuff like undoing some ground wires and stuff like that. So today the alternator is going to come out, which means these belts are going to come off, and I may take out the condenser as well, simply because I don't even need the condenser anymore, given that I don't run AC. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna grab the plastic cover for the ECU because it's snowing today and I don't want any moisture getting in that. So let's go do that. Alright guys, so we have all these taped up so that no moisture gets in there, and we put the box back on the ECU, so everything electrical I don't have to worry about anymore, because there's not going to be any water getting in it. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and get this alternator off. Like I said, shouldn't be too difficult. And once we get it off, we can clean it up. And I actually kind of need a new alternator. I get a really bad tick from this one, so I might just buy a new alternator. We'll see. But once we get this alternator off and the belt off and the condenser off, that's pretty much everything I gotta do besides, you know, motor mounts, unbolt it from the trans, and then find a way to pull it out. So hop to it. And we got the alternator out. This is a hefty boy right here. Alright guys, so the next thing we're working on taking out, I already started, I wasn't actually recording, is this guy right here. Because I'm yanking the AC compressor out because I don't run AC, like I had already said. So then we can get this belt off, which ain't no problem, because we don't need no AC up in here. Get out. Aw, yeah. Honestly, though, I do find myself apologizing to every single passenger I have because I have no AC, but you just gotta roll the windows down. You can't be a bitch. You just gotta roll the windows down and enjoy the ride. So that's coming out because I'm not putting a new compressor in anytime soon. So, yeah. If I'm being completely honest, AC takes away like 100% of the power from that thing when it's on. So I don't like that, and so we're just going to get rid of it because we don't need it. It's time to go get another ratchet because this is the third ratchet I've broken, so why don't I just use breaker bars, bruh? The OGs remember the walk to this tool shed, because I used to not cut this out of the video, and it used to be in every single video, especially when I was working on the black Mazda, which, everyone, this is for sale. This has been sitting on my marketplace for too long, so somebody buy it, because I don't want it. I have no use for it, and it's just been sitting on marketplace. I'd give it to you for 20 bucks at this point. So, all right, guys. So now that we have the condenser out of the car, we can take off this adjuster bracket right here because we don't need it. And yeah, that's really all we have left to do, I guess. Now it just comes down to cleaning this up. I like clean engine bays. You could have the most beat up piece of crap car. If you have a clean engine bay, mad respect. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just kind of cleaning everything up that we can while the motor's still in. And then after the motor's out, all this is getting scraped down and sanded down and repainted a very special color. So now we got to get that guy, there you are, right there, out of here. Alright guys, so I gotta go run and grab a Sharpie because I gotta mark some vacuum lines so I don't forget where they go, because that would be very, very bad. So that's what we're going to do now. That's another thing. One of the most important things about pulling a motor out or doing any big project like this is actually making sure that everything gets plugged in right. So whether it's marking things, putting things in Ziploc bags, you got to make sure that everything goes to the right spot. All right, guys, so I got everything that I need to labeled. So now actually what we're going to do is we're going to yank that guy out. The radiator go bye-bye. At least that is the plan right now. We'll see. Usually whenever I work on the cooling system on this car, something just goes so horribly wrong that I just never finish. So I mean, I guess we'll see. My plan is to take it out. All right, so we're gonna give that some time to drain out, and then once it's completely drained, we will then pull out the rest of the stuff. But like, look it. It looks like it's going in the same pattern. It's crazy. Wait. Let's not gonna do it now. Alright guys, so we got the whole cooling system out. I took the hoses straight out of the motor instead of detaching them from the radiator. So this radiator that's never been used is still just chilling. But this gives me an opportunity. I have to figure out those mounts because when I hit the groundhog, those mounts got all out of whack, so the radiator actually doesn't sit like it's supposed to anymore. So that's something that I'm going to do when the motor's out because I have more room. But I just wanted to get the cooling system out today because it's the last thing I really had to do. And now we're just chilling and waiting to pull this motor. You're all going to call me stupid, but I did get some coolant in my mouth, taking out the radiator. And I'd have to say it's the best tasting automotive fluid. Like, you know, hear me out. Like, oil tastes like trash. And trans fluid, that's even worse. Coolant's actually not that bad. Now, I'm not saying I just drink this stuff, but there's a lot of times where I somehow end up consuming it one way or another when I'm working on my cars. So, I mean, cheers to dying at 21, I guess. All right, guys. So, everything that needs to come out is about out. I just have to detach the oil cooler lines. It's the last thing I have to do. But I'm not too worried about that. I'll probably do that on pull day. But that concludes another day of working on the Rx-8. So, I mean, that's a win. I really enjoy working on this car. Like, I really enjoy working on this car. All the bolts come out nice. Like, nice and easy. Condenser came out no problem. Like, it's just going really, really well. So, first of all, knock on wood. But second of all, it's so nice being able to work on a car that I enjoy again. I say that every time I work on it, but I really, really mean it. Like, everything feels normal when I'm working on this car, and that's what I like. Nothing going on, crazy, whatever. It's just me and this car, and it's perfect. So we got some jalapeno, some ground turkey, some rice, some mushrooms, some peppers, some green onions, some onion. I think I'm forgetting something. You already know the chef is in the house. I'm just saying. Ooh. Alright guys, so I just got done eating, watched some YouTube. Actually watched Tanner Fox's new podcast, which is actually really, really, I like it. I like having the behind the scenes on people who are big on their lives. But now we're gonna edit some videos, and I think that's gonna close it out for the night for me. Alright guys, it's a few hours later. I don't know when I started editing this video, but this video that's gonna go, this video right now, I just finished editing for the most part. I was just have to put this in and do an outro, but other than that, this video's done. I've been feeling extra productive lately. I have Thursday's episode done and on YouTube, and then this episode is now done. This one just has to go up on YouTube. I have Tuesday's episode done, which, as I'm filming right now, is actually tomorrow's. Today's Monday. So I appreciate you guys, as usual, that come back every single video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to be a part of the Backyard Crew. It means absolutely nothing besides the fact that you're part of my crew. And I mean, that's pretty exclusive. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. And hopefully, in the next one, that car out there won't have a motor in it. Peace out.